Long ago, in a land blessed by the presence of sages and seers, there lived a great sage named Bharadwaja. Bharadwaja was no ordinary sage. He was born into the revered lineage of Rishi Angarasa, one of the ancient seers of the Rigveda. His father was none other than Rishi Brihaspati, the divine guru of the gods. From an early age, Bharadwaja was drawn to the pursuit of knowledge, dedicating himself to the study of the Vedas, the sacred texts that held the wisdom of the universe. Bharadwaja's ashram was nestled on the banks of the sacred river Saraswati, where nature thrived in harmony with his meditative presence. The tranquil ashram, surrounded by dense forests and the soft murmurs of the river, became a beacon of learning for disciples from far and wide. Bharadwaja's mastery over the Vedas and his understanding of divine mantras made him a sage of unparalleled wisdom and power. One early morning, as the sun's first rays kissed the waters of the holy river, Bharadwaja prepared to perform his daily rituals. The air was thick with the scent of sacred herbs, and the sound of hymns filled the atmosphere with divine energy. As Bharadwaja was about to begin, his eyes caught sight of a celestial figure by the riverbank. It was the Apsara Grithachi, a heavenly nymph whose beauty was beyond mortal imagination. Draped in divine garments that shimmered like the stars, she moved with the grace of a lotus flower floating on still waters. For a moment, Bharadwaja, who was otherwise known for his self-discipline and unwavering focus, was captivated by her divine beauty. This brief lapse in his concentration led to a surge of emotions within him, and in that instant, an involuntary release of his vital essence occurred. However, Bharadwaja, being a sage of immense power and foresight, understood the importance of this divine moment. He quickly contained his essence in a Drona, a sacred vessel used in rituals. This vessel, infused with Bharadwaja's spiritual energy, was no ordinary object. The essence within it began to take form, nurtured by the divine power and wisdom of the sage. From this Drona, a child was born, a child destined for greatness, imbued with the knowledge and strength of his extraordinary lineage. This child was named Drona, after the vessel in which he was conceived. Unlike others who were born of a mother's womb, Drona's origin was mystical, born from the spiritual energy and divine intervention of his father. This unique birth set Drona apart from the moment he came into being. He was not just a child, he was a living embodiment of his father's divine wisdom and strength, destined to play a crucial role in the future of Bharat, the great land of India. Drona grew up in the serene surroundings of Bharadwaja's ashram, where he was nurtured with the ancient knowledge of the Vedas, the secrets of divine weapons, and the discipline of a sage. His father, recognizing the greatness within his son, trained him in the arts of war and spiritual sciences, preparing him for the destiny that awaited him. During his childhood, Drona's mind and heart were deeply influenced by the teachings of his father. He mastered the Vedas and gained profound knowledge of the ancient texts. But alongside his spiritual education, Drona also developed a keen interest in the art of warfare. Under the watchful eye of his father, he learned the use of divine weapons, becoming skilled in the ways of a warrior. In Bharadwaja's ashram, Drona's path crossed with that of a young prince named Drupada, the son of the king of Panchala. Drupada had been sent to the ashram to receive his education, and despite their different social statuses, the two boys quickly formed a deep and lasting friendship. Together they practiced archery, shared meals, and spent countless hours discussing their dreams for the future. Their bond grew so strong that one day Drupada, moved by the spirit of their friendship, made a promise to Drona. He vowed that when he became king, he would share his kingdom with Drona, and they would rule as equals. This promise, made in the innocence of youth, was a testament to the deep affection they held for one another. However, as time passed, their lives took different paths. After completing his education, Drupada returned to his kingdom and ascended the throne of Panchala. Drona continued his studies and eventually married Kripi, the sister of Kripacharya, a respected teacher at Hastinapura. The couple was blessed with a son named Ashwatthama, who inherited his father's talents and was marked from birth by a divine gem on his forehead, a sign of his unique destiny. Despite his vast knowledge and skills, Drona struggled to provide for his family. His days were spent in frugal simplicity, and his heart ached when he saw his wife and child living in poverty. Kripi, though supportive, also felt the strain of their circumstances. One day, young Ashwatthama, seeing other children enjoying luxuries like milk, asked his mother for it. Kripi, unable to afford it, mixed rice flour with water and gave it to Ashwatthama, who was disappointed by the lack of real milk. The sight of his son's disappointment was a heavy blow to Drona's heart. This incident pushed Drona to seek a way to improve their situation. He recalled the promise made by his old friend Drupada. Believing that Drupada, now a king, would honor his words, Drona decided to visit Panchala, hoping his childhood friend would help him in his time of need. When Drona arrived at Drupada's court, he was filled with hope and anticipation. But instead of the warm welcome he expected, Drona was met with cold indifference. Drupada, now a powerful king, had changed. The innocence of their youth had been replaced by the harsh realities of power and status. Drupada mocked Drona for taking their youthful promise seriously and dismissed him, saying that a king and a poor Brahmin could never be equals. Humiliated and heartbroken, Drona left Panchala with a burning desire for revenge. The betrayal of his closest friend had left a deep scar on his heart, and he vowed to one day make Drupada pay for his arrogance. After the incident with Drupada, Drona wandered, seeking a way to use his unparalleled skills in archery and military strategy. It was during this time that he encountered the Kuru princes, the sons of Pandu and Dhritarashtra, playing near a well. The princes had accidentally dropped their ball into the well and were unable to retrieve it. When they asked Drona for help, he demonstrated his skill by retrieving the ball with a piece of grass, which he used as an arrow. Impressed, the princes took him to Hastinapura, where Bhishma, the grand elder, recognized Drona's talents and appointed him as the royal guru. Drona's appointment as the teacher of the Kuru princes marked the end of his financial struggles. In Hastinapura, he gained the respect and patronage of the royal family, allowing him to provide for his family and live with dignity. However, the scars of his past hardships and the humiliation he suffered at Drupada's hands never left him, shaping his actions and decisions in the years to come. This period of extreme poverty and the struggle to provide for his family was crucial in Drona's life, illustrating how even the greatest minds and warriors can be brought low by circumstances. It also highlights the complex nature of Drona's character, a man driven by a sense of duty, love for his family, and a burning desire to avenge the wrongs done to him. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the life and legacy of Dronacharya. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more timeless tales and historical insights, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Timeless Tales World. Your support helps us bring these ancient stories to life. Share your thoughts and any questions you have in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring the stories that shape our world.